Time to lock and load. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anime shootouts. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at the battles in anime that primarily involved characters trying to riddle one another with bullets. We won't be including battles where only one character uses a gun. To make the cut, everyone has to be armed. Finally, be on the lookout for a few spoilers down the line. Number 10, Canaan vs. Alphard. Canaan. What better place for two assassins to go head to head than on a train?
You draw this game out too long, and they'll die.
As talented mercenaries and eternal rivals, Canaan and Alphard find themselves once again trying to take each other out.
Siam gave me my name years ago. Canaan! That is my name!
With her friends in danger, Canaan goes all out against her foe, with the two of them evenly matched when it comes to dishing out both gunshots and taunts.
Don't see through me!
With a fast pace, interesting setting, and copious amounts of bad blood between the two, this miniature brawl is certainly a fun one to behold. Number 9, SEELE Attacks, the end of Evangelion.
This isn't an angel attack. We can't kill humans.
I wish those bastards felt the same way.
In fairness, was there ever any doubt that an alliance between Gendo Ikari and a shadowy cult was ever gonna work out? As the backstabbing escalates and Gendo's own dark desires come to light, the nerve facility finds itself caught in the middle when SEELE sends in the Japanese Strategic Special Defense Force to wipe them out. While it's clear that they are hopelessly outgunned, it doesn't stop a brave few from trying to put up a fight.
I can't. I just can't shoot this thing, Aoba.
Of course you can. You've had basic training.
Of course, Misato gets more than her fair share of shots in.
Hey, no offense taken.
Number 8, guitar greater than gun. Fooly Cooly.
What's with the eyebrows, lover boy? An attempt at bushy masculine charm?
Okay, technically Haruko uses her guitar here, but since he uses it like a bazooka and causes that much destruction, we couldn't let the opportunity pass us by. Confronted by a whole legion of heavily armed suits, Haruko does what she does best and blows them all to hell.
That robot is too dangerous. If we don't take it out, Medical Mechanica will make its move.
The fight might be a brief one, but seeing her move in bullet time and blast her opponents away with a guitar rifle is by far one of our favorite bass players' most badass moments.
You can't be real.
Number 7, yeah, all of them, Jormungand. The plot for this series revolves around a group of illegal weapons dealers under the command of a young woman with more than a few screws loose. Of course bullets are gonna fly. Whether it's the skirmish on the freighter, Jonah shooting down military vehicles with a rifle, a sniper fight against a duo of assassins, or that one time a group of commandos gets blown to bits, Coco and company never fail to leave a trail of bodies while on business. How's that for customer service? Number 6, Henrietta goes ballistic. Gunslinger Girl. Aw, what a sweet little girl. How could someone so precious ever be associated with anything to do with violence?
That's a little girl.
Well, as it happens, looks are kinda deceiving, since Henrietta just so happens to be a deadly cyborg assassin because anime. This is put on full display when her beloved Jose is threatened by a group of thugs, promoting her to bust out the old FNP90 and gun them all down until she's basically torn up the entire floor of a building.
Now you've done it.
Number 5, Daisuke Jigen vs. Yael Okuzaki. Lupin III, Jingen's Gravestone. One of the deadliest snipers in the world against Lupin's right-hand man? It's a match made in heaven. Known for making the graves of his victims beforehand, this one-eyed sniper relentlessly pursues Jigen and Lupin. This eventually leads to him and our favorite fedora-wearing thief engaging in a battle of snipers followed by a high noon-style standoff. Unfortunately, there's not a man alive who knows guns better than Daisuke Jigen. So the fight concludes with him walking away the winner. Suave doesn't even begin to describe it. Number 4, Vash vs. Gasback, Trigun, Badlands Rumble. Despite his quirky nature, no one bests Vash the Stampede in a gun duel, even if his opponent is a towering thief armed with a machine gun for an arm. Of course, bigger doesn't always mean better, something that Gasback learns the hard way when all of his weapons are taken out by a few well-placed shots from Vash's signature gun. Even if the fight is ridiculously one-sided, it's still pretty epic to see the $60 billion man show off his marksmanship skills while basked in such crisp animation. Number 3, Hamara vs. Manny, Puella Magi Madoka Magica, the movie Part 3, Rebellion. No matter what you thought of the WTF ending, you cannot deny that this flick has one of the most balls-to-the-wall gunfight ever put to animation. After discovering that her world is nothing more than an illusion, Hamara finds herself coming into conflict with her friend Manny. Given that these two are magical girls, not only do we see them pull guns literally out of thin air, but thanks to Hamara's power over time, we see each shot cascade around them in slow motion. You're never gonna see a more beautiful storm of bullets. Number 2, Roberta's Rampage, Black Lagoon. The Bloodhound of Florencia doesn't play nice.
I hope you enjoy yourselves.
In pursuit to save her young master, this maid declares a one-woman war on basically everyone. Not even Revy is safe from her. Her crowning moment came when she took on the likes of the Lagoon Company as well as the Colombian cartel, armed with nothing more than a suitcase and an umbrella. It's just a shame for them that said umbrella and suitcase happen to fire bullets. Seriously, this maid is so hardcore she keeps grenades hidden in her dress. Number 1, The Ballad of Fallen Angels, Cowboy Bebop. At this point, we were pretty much convinced that Spike Spiegel was so cool that there was no bounty that could outgun or outplay him. And then along came Vicious.
You agree, don't you, Spike?
In an effort to save Faye, Spike meets with his old foe inside of a church. As you'd expect, things take a rather violent turn as the space cowboy finds himself facing off against some very heavily armed members of the Red Dragon Syndicate. Boxed in, all Spike can do is shoot and grenade his way through him until he gets a shot at Vicious, only to be promptly thrown out of a window soon after. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.